How's it going, guys? James here from Butler Farms, out here on a dreary Friday afternoon. Guys, it's been pretty tough here lately. We are so incredibly busy this time of year, finishing up school and got graduations going on, and one of my kids graduated this time, and we have been running ragged. And so hadn't had a lot of time to get down here in the garden, which wouldn't be that big a deal, except for the fact that if you think back a few videos ago, it was so very dry out here. I showed you how powdery dry it was that the seeds wouldn't even come up. Well, guys, now we're in the complete opposite end of that. It has rained and rained and rained, and I'm down here in the garden today, and there's not much I can do, to be honest with you. I am going to try to get my tomatoes up off the ground. They've really taken a growth spurt. I think it has a lot to do with those copper coils, with that electroculture. They're really jumping. And I mean, we haven't had a lot of warm weather. We've actually at night been getting down in the at least at the beginning of this week, we were getting down in the upper 40s. And it's been overcast. It's just been wet and miserable and dreary all week long, and the weeds are catching up. But you know, when I do find a little time and it does start to dry out a little bit, we've been so incredibly busy. I just hadn't had time to get down here, and so I mean, nothing's lost. I'm not worried about that. Everything is still fine as far as that goes, but I just look at the amount of work that is ahead of me here. And the problem is, I'm down here on this afternoon, and normally this time of day at this time of year, it's very bright outside, and you can see behind me it looks like it's almost nighttime. And we got more rain coming tonight. I tried to walk down here toward my pea plants, and it's just a mud hole, and I don't want to keep traipsing all over my garden like that. You know, it just is what it is. It's not, I am not whining, I'm not complaining. It's for those of us that are trying to grow some of our own food and provide some of our own sustenance, that we don't have to depend on a store and don't have to depend on those kind of things, but we work off site. This is just, you know, part of it. This is just in some form or fashion, this happens every year, and the work starts backing up. You know, it's not just the garden. You know, there's tons of weed eating and grass cutting and stuff around here to do. Actually, I was going to also this weekend put more fertilizer on my blueberries and stuff like that, but that's not going to happen simply because it is so wet. Even though it's organic fertilizer, I don't want to take the chance of burning my plants. I don't think it would, but I'm just not going to do it as wet as everything is. And then tomorrow we've got rain coming. And it's going to rain literally all day Saturday and all day Sunday. So I don't know when I'm going to get down here and get this taken care of. Even on my little squash hills here, you can't even hardly tell where the plants start and the weeds are. So it just is what it is. And like I said, I'm not whining or complaining. It's just something that I'll have to take care of when I get time to do it. But I'm going to get these tomatoes tied up and get them off the ground. Don't want disease setting in on them from them being wet. And just kind of take an inventory of what I've got ahead of me, which is a lot, but we're going to get it done. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I know this is a short one, but I got to get busy, and there's not a lot to show you right now other than weeds. You can see down through there, it's just a green carpet down through there between my peas and beans. So hopefully I'll have a garden tour coming for you soon, and we'll get this place cleaned up and let it look the way it's supposed to. But we'll see you next time, guys. God bless. This is James from Butler Farms, and we'll be seeing you.